Long before European ships reached African shores, Africa was already deeply connected to the world by sea. Across the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, and the Indian Ocean, African sailors, merchants, and ports powered global trade networks that existed for thousands of years. Today, we're telling that entire story in just 3 minutes. African maritime trade begins in ancient times, especially in North Africa. Along the Mediterranean coast, civilizations like Egypt, Carthage, and later the Berbers built fleets, harbors, and shipyards. Egyptian ships sailed the Nile, the Red Sea, and the Eastern Mediterranean as early as 2500 BCE, trading gold, incense, ebony, and ivory with the Near East. Along the Red Sea, African traders linked the Nile Valley to Arabia and India. Ports such as Adulis in the Kingdom of Axum became major hubs of global commerce. By the 1st centuries CE, Axumite ships traded with Rome, Persia, and South Asia, exporting gold, ivory, slaves, and exotic animals. On Africa's East African coast, maritime trade flourished across the Indian Ocean. Bantu-speaking coastal communities mastered fishing, sailing, and shipbuilding. By the 1st millennium CE, African merchants were using monsoon winds to trade with Arabia, Persia, India, and Southeast Asia. From this exchange emerged the Swahili coast civilizations, cities like Kilwa, Mombasa, and Zanzibar. These African port cities exported gold from Great Zimbabwe, iron, ivory, tortoiseshell, and spices. In return, they imported silk, porcelain, glassware, and coins from Asia and the Middle East. This was not European-led trade. It was African merchants controlling African ports, shaping global exchange. Across the Horn of Africa, Somali and Ethiopian sailors dominated the Western Indian Ocean. Somali merchants connected inland Africa to maritime routes, while Ethiopian ports facilitated trade between the interior and overseas markets. African sailors were skilled navigators, shipbuilders, and traders long before European arrival. Even in West Africa, maritime trade thrived before European contact. Coastal fishing communities traded by canoe along the Atlantic shore, while river systems like the Niger and Senegal linked inland empires to ocean trade through African-controlled networks. This interconnected African maritime world thrived for centuries, until the late 1400s, when European ships entered African waters. Unlike earlier trade partners, Europeans arrived with military force, seeking domination rather than partnership. This marked the beginning of a new and destructive chapter. But before colonization, Africa was already global.